what's the actual cost of recruiting? I know there's the segments that hit the P&L that everyone focuses on, the LinkedIn subscriptions, the job posts, the internal recruiters, the external recruiters, but that's not all. There's a bigger cost of recruiting. Now, I'm not talking about the cost of a bad hire, which Tram estimates is $250,000, or that opportunity to find that just incredible rock star that transforms a business. I'm talking about something actually really, really tangible. Let me tell you what I mean. Let's take if you have a revenue producing role, a sales territory. Let's say that sales territory is $1.2 million, okay, for simple math. At $1.2 million, it's about $100,000 a month in revenue. All right, that's what it runs at. Now, if someone's not there, there's going to be attrition. So let's take a fairly normal attrition rate. If someone doesn't show up, it's not at the elbow of the surgeon, the product's not there, it doesn't get used, the competitor shows up, you're not. Let's say that attrition rate's about 20%. That's not very far off for most med device, right? So that means every single month that territory's open, you're losing $20,000 in revenue every single month. But that's not it. That's just the attrition revenue. There's an opportunity cost you lose as well. Now, that opportunity cost is you have a sales rep in a territory. You want them to sell something, right? So let's assume you have a product you want to do. It's a $5,000 per purchase or close, right? So that's at $5,000. You want them to use for simple math. Let's just say you want them to be able to do 4 of them, right? A month, close 4. Well, now you got another $20,000, okay? That means that total cost is $40,000. And if you just take a simple, usual margin of let's say it's just 20% of that, for you're now looking at $8,000 of actual cash that's being lost. But that's not it. That's just part of the equation. The other part of the equation is manager's time. Now, your hiring manager is usually your most productive individual in the organization, and they're also well paid. Now, one thing also about a hiring manager, they don't do a lot of hiring. They do other things. They close deals, they lead teams, they motivate people. They don't do a lot of hiring. They probably at most do 2 to 3 times a year. Now, anything you do 2 to 3 times a year, you're not really good at. I know that because I only play golf about 2 to 3 times a year. I'm not very good at it. So you don't want them focusing their time on things they're not good at, right? That's a loss. So if you take an average, just say $200,000 total base salary, that comes out to about $100 an hour, okay? So that $100 an hour, we did a white paper study that showed the average hiring manager spending 40 hours of their time, beneficial time, on a single hire. If you can reduce that, we found in our white paper that we reduced it 32 hours, you got another $3,200 right there. So you've got right now, you've got a opportunity of about $11,000 a month. $11,000 plus a month is being lost if recruiting is not done efficiently. And usually we find most territories are open greater than 90 days. That adds up really fast. So if you want to impact the market and actually produce ROI, take a look at the total cost of recruiting. If you need to calculate your own, we have it on our website at floodgatemedical.com. Thank you.